Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Antoine Griezmann, do we still consider him, Jim, the face of French football?
Yeah, I think there's some room for debate here, Peter, but I can't think of anyone who has a more versatile style of play.
And he's just won so much, hasn't he? He might have had his fair share of disappointments in various finals, but he did win the tournament that really mattered back in 2018.
And he was outstanding in the final, an assist and a very controversial penalty.
Of course, that's right, one of the first significant... Decent chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now it's Osimhen. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guardiola. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Now it's Torres.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Odegaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Haaland. Half an hour played now. Now it's Stojkovic. Can he get it through? Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Odegaard. Flamengo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Torres. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. Aimed beyond the defence. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Curta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Haaland! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Torres. Fernando Torres touches it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Stojkovic. Eze. Guardiola. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. He's through, now is he in? Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé getting this one clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Substitution for Flamengo, number 45, Osman. Coming on the field is number 11, Gonzalo Ramos. Substitution.
It's an early cross. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
Gonzalo Ramos really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Port finding their passes. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. Port still have the cards to affect this game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. Passes short and sharp. Port looking to pass their way through. And he's there to belt it away. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Port really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Aubameyang. And here's a shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Hullet. Nice interception, well timed.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Ramos. Can he get on the end of this? Gonzalo Ramos. Chance, surely! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it's the last line of defence and you don't...
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Koundé writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 5. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's picked out the run.
Well, it's a move of great...
Diving header! Port leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's being shifted off it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Port are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Mbappe. Jorginho. Now it's Haaland. Can he get away here? Haaland!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Palmer. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Now it's Haaland. 15 minutes till half-time. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's gone for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And it's Mendes. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kukçu usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. Port really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's Griezmann! He'll want to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Rui Costa. Rijkaard. It's a searching pass. And it's played in here. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. Ball played for Kukçu. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
2 added minutes
That
has
looks a
been
decent
indicated.
ball. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's on it, can he get away? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Port really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Rui Costa. And here's Haaland! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Port are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Kane, tries to dink it through. Mbappe made a good run there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer. Kukçu. Beckham. And Beckham!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Mbappe knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the header! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
17, Antoine Griezmann.
And he's picked out the run.
Antoine
Mendes.
Griezmann.
And it's Ferdinand.
Antoine Griezmann.
Ball played for Kukçu. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Rui Costa. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good take and a good air. Mbappe! And the keeper threw out a limb.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Griezmann. Nice interception, well timed. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Rui Costa! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and reclaimed it in a trice. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Griezmann, Rui Costa, opts to play it. Shapes to shoot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Ferdinand.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kukçu. Rafinha. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rui Costa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Being displayed on the screen.
Any reflections on what you... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
The action has all shapes to shoot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Guardiola, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rui Costa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Port with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He's there to hit it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball and a decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Oh, look! Can he finish?
Griezmann really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Haaland. Almost half an hour in now. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Guardiola. Can he get it through? Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. That's a decent clearance. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Cafu, lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. And
Rui Costa! Rui Costa! The man is an artist!
oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams. And from a player, we should never really doubt.
Number 22, Manuel Rui Costa.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Port can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Vitinha! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Turns back here, probably the best option.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Tries to pass it, shot at goal! Goal! Atletico Paranaense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aubameyang, nicely spread. Now it's Ruben Neves. Oh, such a clever touch. And the return pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Deftly out wide. Just about up to 75 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Atletico Paranaense clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He has a look up, and he's there to belt it away.
Substitution for Atletico Paranaense. Number 21, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
He's on it, can he get away? Port are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Vitinha given the lift of his goal. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. Bellingham Picks it, takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Pullet with the short one. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe
Has been
and simple.
indicated.
Costa Curta. Cristiano Ronaldo. Taken back almost at once. That's a sharp pass. Well, that looks a decent... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that
Number
so
20,
often.
Michael Owen. Substitution for Atletico Paranaense, number 19.
And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.